Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Well, we're making pretty good progress against Deccan right now. We have managed to whittle their numbers down to a mere 100,000, and they are fairly isolated from each other, so it's not going to be too bad for us. It's just going to be a little bit of cleanup today. So, in the interest of time, let's go ahead and have a bit of a check out of what we're going to be picking up today. So first things first, we have a couple of claims, and they are highly required. This should be some of the highest development stuff that we have. Hang on a second, we had claims over here as well. Yep, there we go. So that's that one, and some over here. The reason why I'm scrolling through is just so we make sure that we do not miss anything with a claim on it. After all, these claimed provinces are a little bit cheaper and a little bit quicker to core, so they are up there as far as our priorities are concerned. So, what have we got? Anything else? I think that's about everything. Okay, so that's everything that we're going to have a claim on. I think what we'll also do is potential to stop the Ottomans in the future. We might take this province as well. Yeah, that way they won't be sharing a sea tile, so they can't expand as easily. And then outside of that, I think it's just going to be a whole stack of money, and as far as our overextension will allow us. Yeah, I think that's going to be how it goes. So, you know what, for now, we'll keep what we've got. And, you know what, we may even chuck in a little bit of money, because I'm assuming that money is going to be worthwhile. It always seems to be for us, so we'll just leave that there, and we'll come back to that as it goes by. So, what have we got? Good little battle going on over there. Looks like that's going in our favor. We've got some troops heading further south, which is very nice. And so we should be able to catch that 20 stack. And it looks like that's pretty much everything we need. They've got 50,000. We've got 50,000. Drylands, it is in our favor. But you know what? If they're willing to get caught out for a bit, maybe we can dive in while these guys are moving across. Oh, right, and of course, I forgot. Let's just check in on our European army. Where are we looking? Oh, there it is. So, we were going to be marching over here, but it looks like we have a couple of... Actually, the majority of the occupations are being worked upon as it stands. So let's go ahead and swing our way over to Pest. We have fairly even numbers. We'll also go ahead and we'll bring these guys up and over. Yeah, that should be good, because that should either give them a reason to split their army and try and defend, or try and stay and avoid us taking back our capital. So either way it goes, it's going to force them into a decision that's probably not too good for them. Alright then, what else have we got? Land technology research is useless. Prestige or power? Well, we're going to lose the prestige. Prestige is easily come by. Yeah, when we fight these wars, we normally pick up a fair chunk. So that'll be fine. That was a good solid victory. Let's march over and take out that one stack as well. That seems ideal. And then, let's see, 34,000 men. You're heading... No, we can't quite reach that province. That's annoying. Yeah, okay, so I guess we'll continue to work on that fortification. Yeah, we seem to have them pretty well isolated, so that's all that I care about. Extra taxes for the next 10 years? Who is going to say no? Definitely not going to be me. At the end of the day, I'm not one of my own peasants. I am the royalty, so that's what I care about. So, that'll be fine. Let's go... take out that Tender one, and then I think we'll start marching on this other fort. We don't have any bonuses, but I think we've got some decent enough siege ability. Oh, and you know what we should do? Yeah, we're currently working on our diplomatic power. I think what we could probably go with is maybe cancelling out our national focus. I don't know where we want to go for now, but yeah, we're probably gaining more than we really need. So let's drop this off, and then... Oh, we could promote this guy as well, but he's 54. You know what? I think it's a little bit late in your tenure for us to be spending that kind of money on him. Yeah. Just have to let that be. And then any other guys that we can upgrade? Accepted culture and religion. We could promote this guy. And he's 32 for extra manpower. It's not a bad idea. How old's our current fellow? 41 for discipline. You know what? I think actually promoting this other guy is going to be worth it. I want to get a bit more military power, and extra manpower never goes astray. Of course, yeah, our solution to most things is throwing bodies at it. And then, yeah, we'll wait for a little bit more cash and we'll start upgrading him. Yeah, I think that should work out perfectly well. Alright, so what have we got left? Oh, traitors. Okay. Oprachina progress. Boyers become less happy, but we lose autonomy in Gaza. Huh. That's actually not terrible. Hang on, let's just quickly check that out. Oh, and, oh yeah, we called an Ottoman spy. So where was this? Gaza? Up over here? Where are we looking? Oh, there it is. Gaza. Yep. Okay, so how's their autonomy? 80%, cannot be lower. It's a territorial core. The devastation's not ideal, but at the same time, it's not like it's a huge issue for us. Better Oprachina progress isn't also bad. Keeps our rebels in check. You know what? Fine, we'll divide it up. We'll gain the progress. We'll get to that as it is. Oh, and since we're over here, what is Hungary doing? Hungary's not doing much. They are very concerned with the situation. Excellent. That is very, very good. Alright, so either way, conversion successful. That is always nice. People slowly coming to the right faith. 35. It's going to be a fairly even battle, but again, if we can allow them to burn to attrition, we'll happily let them do so. It's certainly in our favor to let them do what they're doing. Yeah, and then 10,000, another 37. I don't think they're going to try and catch us. That seems not exactly the most desirable outcome for them right now. And if we can get one of these forts, that's going to put us in a very good position. And then, where are they headed? Up over here. Let's quickly see if we can cut them off. I don't expect them to try and attack us. But if we can squish a 10 stack, it is preferred. Yeah, and it turns out they're doing a U-turn. Who would have suspected such things? Alright, let's back down that way. Come on. We've got some pretty good numbers. Surely we can... surely we can take one of these forts sooner than later. What is our siege time? 20-day siege ticks? 16 days? Yeah, we're not asking for much. We've got some very powerful siege ability. Yeah, 23, that seems to be the worst that we've found. Alright, you know, we'll give them the 7% there. I'm not really too bothered. I think what we'll do is we'll give it a day. See if we can get them to lock into the next movement, and then we'll go ahead and see if we can catch them out. No, it seems like they're continually cancelling their orders. Yeah, they're definitely trying to bait us into a fight, but I guess it's going to work because we're going to go ahead and tackle them head on. So we'll arrive on the 26th. We'll arrive on the 29th. Yeah, I think that seems good enough. We'll send both of them there. That should give us a little bit of extra reinforcements a couple of days later. They'll get reinforcements too, but we should have already done superior damage to theirs. Yeah, I think this is viable. I think this is viable indeed. Alright, so we'll let that happen. These guys can continue marching around. Hopefully we can... Oh, siege is successful. That's what we're after. March on down there and take them out. Let's hand this off to Georgia. And then... you, my friend, we're going to go ahead and tighten our grasp around the couple that remain. Bengal wants military access. We'll happily give it to them. Tech-wise, we have a bit more of a limit, so we'll hold off for now, but I think we should be okay. And, oh, would you believe it? They're not reinforcing. All good signs. Okay, so Monument in St. Petersburg is finished. That is fantastic. Extra prestige will be converted into monarch power, and stability cost is now reduced by 10% for the next 10 years. St. Petersburg, we will definitely celebrate. And then, what did we get finished? Oh, the Winter Palace, of course. So that'll give us extra institution growth, institution spread, and then reform progress growth as well. So we should have some pretty solid modifiers. What are we at right now? 1.17 per month. That's quite decent. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. But either way, we'll continue to work on things. We did take that victory. Yep, everything went according to plan. We'll send the next big stack up over here. They didn't even take any losses. And then we'll give them a day or two. Yep, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and reinforce. Just make sure that we take them down as far as we can and make sure that they don't get any opportunity to, how shall we put it, escape. Yeah. Alright, so what have we got? A couple more sieges. We're already at 40%. There goes another stack wipe, which is phenomenal. I don't see these guys trying to protect anybody. They have no general. Oh, well then if that is the case, let us give it a month. Go ahead and we'll finish this battle over here. We'll get some reinforcements and then we'll go ahead and crush them. Alright, so that should be fine. Yeah. That's all fairly good. So, who has the most siege ability? Siege 4. Okay. Well then you, my friend, we can zip on over there. You can go ahead and stay where you are for now and we'll just take that occupation. You're still working up over there and then we should be able to stand on the rest of these forts. Alright, so what have we got here? National manpower for the next 6 years and 50 admin. That's not bad. Or prestige and national manpower for, again, 6 years. Well, we'll take the admin. That is a fairly easy choice. Alright, so that's all good. What else? How are these guys feeling? They're pretty low. Oh, Khorasan. Right, of course. So, if we have a look at our peace agreement... Oh, they're actually willing to, say goodbye. Right, well... Admittedly, I was somewhat hoping that Khorasan would be able to be white-pieced out at some point. But I guess not. Maybe we do just go ahead and see what we can take. So, let's see. There's some fortifications around here. Let's go ahead and select... Oh, you. And you as well. We'll hand all of these back to ourselves. And then... what could we take? I'm pretty sure there's a fortification up over here. Wait a second, where else were they? Hang on. We need to check. Yeah, so 1, 2, and 3. So we'll take that one, make our battles in the future a little bit better off. Not too bad as far as overextension is concerned. We can probably then go ahead and... what do we want? Well, actually, they don't have as many fortifications at all, so they're all down in this direction. Okay, so... we'll join up our land. That makes a bit of sense. Clear that up. And then... I suppose we can work our way down there. We can take... whereabouts is it? Yeah, we can go ahead and take a few things. We'll clear that up. That puts us up to 71% overextension, which is fairly solid. Alright, you know what we could also do? We could check for centers of trade, which there's 2 of them here. So we'll go ahead and take... Was that both of them? Yes, it was. And then there's even a 3rd one down here. Yeah, that'll cripple them economically. That puts us up at 90% overextension. That's pretty decent. We could make them lose a treaty. 50 AE is fairly manageable. Let's just see. 340 admin power is also not bad. Okay, maybe we then measure by the least overextension possible. And then, what is this? We can't make it into a core? Okay, what about ones we can? We're heading a little far to a direction I don't truly care about that much. I think this might actually be fairly good. Yeah, and then we could also go ahead and say war reparations for 100%. Okay, so I think that's a possible peace deal. We're going to go ahead and... You can march down over here, you can march down over there. I don't think that they're going to have the manpower to be able to take back any of our fortifications, regardless of who holds them. So if... yeah, it's us or Georgia, it makes no difference. You, my friends, can march slightly further closer. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much going to be everything that we need to do. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they try and run their troops over here. That wouldn't be too ridiculous in my mind to try and run to the island. Alright, so what have we got? We have... Okay, we have 11.16%. These are finished in December of 91, so that's this year. Okay, so in fact we need to get our overextension under... Okay, we need to drop it by about 2%. Alright then, so we'll drop off... Wait, what's it? There was a 1.4... Oh. I guess that took a couple of extra provinces. Ah, yes, there we go. So we'll leave that there. I think you were relatively cheap. We're still about 1 to 2% off. That's going to be awkward. What about you? Yeah, we could drop that off. In fact, that wouldn't be the worst. In fact, hang on a second. 88.9. That might be the way we have to do it. It's a little ugly, but that's going to hurt them. That's going to separate them from a lot of their nation. Isolate them a little bit better. Give us good economic power. Yeah, I think that's going to be our plan. So that's what we'll go for. So we just have to fight a little bit longer, and we should be all good. So, let's go ahead and kick things up a speed. We don't have to worry about the military strength of them anymore. We took Pest as well, which is fantastic. Looks like all of the men are fighting for our capital, but again, that's not going to be an issue. There is another siege to our name. Let's march. You know what? I don't really know where we want to go. You know what? Autonomous sieging you may do. We'll go ahead and close that. We'll do that on both of these. Yeah, they can start micromanaging the rest. Everything else is going to be fairly easy. There goes Hungary. They are now out of the war as well. How much do we get? 100 ducats. I suppose it's better than nothing. Oh, and Black Flagged Army. Let's move you to... let's get you over here, because we're going to be fighting the Ottomans soon. Yeah. And then... Actually, no, we'll bring in some extra reinforcements. That'll do. Yeah. That way we can siege this down, that down. We'll have 2 armies for that. The others who come by will quickly go ahead and take their capital. And then we'll systematically dismantle them. Yeah, that seems ideal. Alright, military leader has left us. Not a severe issue. We'll go ahead and roll a new admiral. A 1-1-2-3 is the best we've had all game, so I am a-okay with this. So we'll pick up them, and then No, we'll merge all of those together, and oh, we can even upgrade our ships. Yeah, sure, we should probably double check that. Nothing here. There we go. Another 4 for 202. Alright, so we've got decent trade strength over there. Oh, well, decent naval superiority, I should say. More occupations, more sieges going our way. This is exactly what we're after. Where are you headed? Well, you know what? We'll see if we can catch them. I doubt it, but you never know. It could be possible. This isn't a jungle. We do outnumber them. I don't think I really care. Yeah, I don't see them wanting to hang around for the fight if they can avoid it. So we'll go ahead and bring in some reinforcements, just in case they get cute. But again, look at that. They don't even want to stick around. They're bailing as fast as they can. March on down there for another occupation. These guys can head over towards here. And then I guess we'll just keep on working on some of that autonomous sieging. Yeah, and there goes Berg. Alright, so it looks like Mainz is about to finish up with this war, which is very nice. We never really wanted to get called into it in the first place, but, you know, we weren't going to hurt our diplomatic reputation and all of that as we're trying to fight for a better spot within the HRE, or more or less trying to usurp power. Oh yeah, so here we go. Mainz now gives us the vote. This is fantastic news. Okay, so what has happened there? I don't really know. Relations are the same, alliance is the same, diplomatic reputation is the same, and that's with minus 100 from not being a member of the HRE and being a heretic. Wow. So what on earth happened to second place? Just Austria is not in as good a position as I thought. Alright, so that now leaves us with... what's this? Minus 14 and minus 11. So if we get both of those, that's 1 and 2. Oh, that'll take us back to a tie though. Oh, that's annoying. But we are causing issues. Let's just double check. Austria's doing pretty good there. Austria's still doing pretty good here. Yeah, bother. We're going to have a little bit of a hard time, but we're going to do what we can. It is the goal at the end of the day. So, we'll do what we can. Alright, autonomous sieging, begin yet again. What else have we got? Another siege is down and out, which is fantastic news. Let's go... you know, let's go ahead and march across the strait. That seems like a reasonable plan. They don't seem to have any of a navy. Oh, much of a navy, so that's gone. There goes this other nationalist war, which is fantastic for them. We gain 40 ducats. Considering that we did absolutely nothing, I suppose it's not the worst outcome that could have happened. And then... well, you know what? It seems a little bit rude, but we're going to go ahead and march on the rest of that army there. These guys will also go ahead and continue autonomous sieging, and it's just a matter of cleaning up a few more occupations. So that is good. That's that done. There goes the rest of that army. Let's go ahead and... what do we need for this? We need 18,000 men. Okay. 17. Yeah, we'll give them a little bit extra, and then you, my friends, can march back there. Make sure that they have no way of escaping. And then that should be fairly good. Alright, so what are they down to? 50,000 men? There's the more or less whole army. You know what? When do you guys move? I can't see you sticking around for long. Till the 24th. You know what? Cancel autonomous sieging. Oh, that's not going to work. Go ahead and march up over here, and then we're going to go and march against... oh, there's their capital. let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of these guys. Now, unfortunately, they are heading in the wrong direction, so we'll make sure that we work our way around that. There we are. That should be all that we need. I don't think that they're going to be much of an issue, even if, yeah, the worst were to happen. Our armies are so much stronger. We'll go ahead and equip the Streltsy too, get the extra manpower, lose the war exhaustion. All of that should be fine. I more or less just want the manpower. And then, oh right, because we also have the money, I mentioned before, going to upgrade that fellow and get a little bit of extra military power. That is what we are after. Alright, so now we've got that done, we just have to leave you guys here, you guys there. We'll go ahead and we will assume command over these fortifications. Yeah, actually, what we could do... That is a couple of forts over there, depending... Hang on a second. Instead of making our way across here... wait a second, were you a fortification? No, you were not. Okay. Let's also double check that you were not a claim, because again, we'll need to be careful. Bakara. Oh, sorry, or Bakar. Whoops, my bad. And then... What was the... Siwi? I have no idea if that's right. I hope it's right, because... You know, I have no hope of pronouncing it properly otherwise. It's all best guess. Alright, so we have 9 more overextension. Let's go with... what could we take? 87, no, 92. That's pretty pricey. What to do? That's 88.5. You know what? Maybe that's what we do. That gives us an extra fortification to use against them. That keeps them very well isolated. Yeah, that gives us a little bit of wiggle room, because we have, what is it, 11.7 left over? So that'll take us to 0.2 over. But I think that's realistically manageable. Yeah, I'm willing to risk it. In fact, you know what? Stuff it. If we're going to go over 100%, we're going over 100%. We're going to take the other fortification alongside it. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and do that, and that should be... Yeah, that'll just have to be what it is. It's only for a couple of months, so realistically, it's not that bad of an issue. Wait a second, what? Avoiding strong enemies. I have no idea why you're doing that, but we'll go ahead and march across there. I have no idea what strong armies they're talking about, but there goes a siege. Let's go ahead and autonomously siege again. I guess that is what it is. Alright, so how far off until we can say goodbye? Piece of war score demands, yeah, it's exceeding. Ah, dear. Alright, well, I guess we probably shouldn't have let them roam around too much. Yeah, they're causing a little bit of an issue, Khorasan is. But, you know, I think what will happen is when we go ahead and we take care of their fortification, kick them out, I don't see them causing much of an issue. You know, we're going to go ahead and attack. They have 2,000 men. Our manpower does outnumber them. And then, you know, we'll send you over here, you over there. Alright, and that'll be fine. And then you... Yeah, it's just a matter of occupying everything we can get our hands on, which is a little bit annoying, but at the same time too, it shouldn't be too bad in the scheme of things. Alright, so what else can we do in the meantime? Yeah, just a whole bunch of occupations. You know what? We'll go ahead and we will take a what do we call it? barrage. We'll go ahead and do that if possible. There goes a lot of our overextension, so that should take us down to the 11.1. Oh, never mind. I think we were fine. And when does that expire? 12th of May 92. It's only a handful of months. I still think... I think taking the overextension is probably worth it. Alright, so what have we got here? We're going to march onto their capital. It's already at 35%. That's ridiculously good. 37 days is annoying, though. I don't even want it to be a 50-50 chance. We're going to go ahead and... Yeah, 1 and 3. Still not good enough. We're going to kick that way up. We're going to be done with them as soon as possible. Reduce the strength of alliances and all that jazz. We'll go ahead and... You can march over here. You can march over there. Yep. Cancel autonomous sieging. I truly do not care. You're going to have to go ahead and make all of that work. They can all head over here. Yeah, it's just a matter of mopping up whatever remains, and it doesn't look like that they're smart enough to get on out of there, which is an absolute choice, but it's not my problem to deal with. Not my problem to deal with at all. Alright, siege is over. Fantastic. Are you willing to go out? Yes, you are. Can we take money? No? You know what? I truly don't care with these guys. We're going for a white piece. I'm just that uninterested in them. So let's get you closer to the Ottomans. We're going to march up over here. Yeah, you are black flagged, which is fine. Actually, no, we'll head over there. And then we'll just march our way around. Hang on a second. Alright, so that's sorted. And then, what else have we got? Probably not too much else. There's our truce with Tuscany. Yep, definitely means things are getting close with the Ottomans. We're going to go... Oh, we're now up to 86%. I think this could be far enough. Oh, wait, 15 days. Alright. Well, let's just hold our proverbial horses and see how we go here. What do we do? I think we also call back one of these guys. Counter-espionage shouldn't be too necessary, depending on how badly we beat them. They may not even be fellow rivals. They probably will be, but, you know, got to be sure. And then look at that, 99%, that is exactly what we're after. We can take 92... or just under March, April, May. So we've got 2 months. You know what? For 2 months, I think we go ahead and we take the extra little bit of land. That'll be fine. We'll march our way over there, make it 100%. Yeah, I think that is absolutely manageable. And that's also with war reparations. If we drop that off, we might... Actually, you know what? We're going to see. That takes us up to 100. I almost want to get to 99 if we can get there. We just need to see how well we can finagle this situation. You know what? Depending, this may not even be necessary if we cut back this way. Yeah, that does the same effect, although we're at 101. Ooh, no, we could always just drop that fort. That gives us just a slight bit more to play with. 100.4. Oh, really? Is there nothing that is 99.9, 99.7? I think that's going to be the winner. 100% precisely. You know what? I don't know if it's over or if it's a 100%. I think we're just going to have to go with... You know what? let's double check. I've never actually had a look at this before. So overextension, that's looking fairly decent. We gain overextension by owning provinces that are caused. Most of your primary culture are exempt from causing overextension. If we have over 100%, we will get some nasty rebels. Okay, if we have over 100%, but 100% precisely is viable. So, where were we? Yeah, this takes us to 100%. I think that's probably the province to go for. Either that or... Where are you? Hang on a second. There was one over here. I swear there was. Yeah, there we are. So that'll just give us a slightly better border up over here to Bengal. Yeah, I think this will do. Alright, so this will cost us nothing else. We still have a couple of extra reasons if we so desire, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to manage anything better. We can go for... Oh, you know what? Return cause. Oh, that'd be funny. Hand them back to Delhi. It would make us would make them easier to consume in the next war. Well, not easier to consume, but I think... Yeah, they're at 66%, so it's going to be a complete and utter victory. Yeah. You know what? We're actually going to go ahead and get them to return cause to them. Let's go by the receiver. And then... what have we got? No. Yeah, there we are. We'll pick up you, and we'll pick up you. Yeah, it gives us a little bit extra, but that's a little bit easier to take in the next war, and means they've got less development to steal in the next one. Yeah, I think that's a rather cunning plan. Uses up a little of our Diplo as well. Yeah, there we go. Hip hip huzzah. Excellent for us. We can now go ahead and see some land as well and get us back up to 100% of the reform progress growth. Everyone will be happy. Good. And then we can go ahead and call. We're only 12th of May. 2 months. That's all that we're waiting for is 2 months. I think we can avoid a couple of disasters. But we'll start coring that up. We'll go ahead and... Oh, I hope we counted that right. But anyway, you, my friends, we're going to send up over here. And then I think that'll be about it. Actually, you know what? That is with Feofan. Alright. We'll drop you off. Everybody else, come back home. We're getting ready to fight the Ottomans once more. Yep, back home we come. So one of you will go there. Another one of you will go here. And that should be all for today. So... yeah, slightly longer episode, but I think it's well and truly worth it. We've only got a couple of months before we can go to war with the Ottomans again, and I am ready to pounce. We definitely want to go ahead and make sure that we pick up the extra Bedouin culture, and that way we can very happily enjoy the benefits of Petra. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.